Welcome back. Today we're starting a new story. Apple Mary and Dennie's Lucky Apples. The better little book. Today we're reading Chapter 1.
Apple Mary and Dennie's Lucky Apples. A new life begins.
Apple Mary, who had for 5 years been a familiar figure on the streets of the big city with her pushcart full of apples and a cheery smile for everyone, had just recovered the fortune which had been stolen from her years before by Mr. Crafty. Now, in the living room of her dingy flat, she and her little crippled grandson Dennie and their loyal friend Bill Biff were talking things over.
"Nobody knows you're wealthy, Mary, but the four of us," Bill reminded her. The fourth person was Mr. Sprocket, the reformed swindler, who was now Mary's business manager. "When are you going to tell all your old friends about it?" "Well, I think I'll keep it secret for a while," Apple Mary decided thoughtfully. "Will we go to Green Acres to live?" Dennie demanded eagerly, thinking of Mary's comfortable old home in the country where the oil had been struck, which made her wealthy. Apple Mary shook her head. "Maybe it's silly," she admitted, "but somehow the old place isn't the same with those ugly oil wells around. It makes me feel sad. I think I'll sell it." "But Grandma!" Dennie cried out in disappointment. "Cheer up, Dennie. I bet she's got something up her sleeve," Bill Biff broke in with a confident chuckle. Bill was right. Apple Mary had plans, and she lost no time in putting them into action. First of all, she got in touch with her business manager, Sprocket. "So, you've decided to sell the estate in Green Acres?" said Sprocket, surprised by the decision. "I thought you were anxious to live there, it being your old home and all." "It just isn't the same anymore, Mr. Sprocket," sighed Apple Mary. "I'd rather have the money now. Then I'll take Dennie to the country next summer." "I can get you a good price for the property with all that oil on it," promised Sprocket. "Thanks for handling it for me," Apple Mary smiled gratefully. "I'll be busy looking for an apartment for Dennie and myself." "All right, Mary. I'll let you know when the deal goes through," Sprocket assured her. Apple Mary buttoned her shabby coat up snugly and set out on a shopping tour. First on her list was an apartment across town from the gloomy flat where Dennie was waiting. She came upon a large, pleasant building facing a little park. "That looks like a nice place," she decided. "If I can get an apartment there, I'll bring Dennie right over." She decided on a cheery
apartment and then spent hours in the big department stores.
"It sure is grand having money again,"
she was thinking as she wandered through a woman's ready-to-wear department.
"I've bought the nicest things for Dennie. Now to get some clothes for myself. I wish someone would wait on me." As if in answer to her thoughts, a floor walker approached. He turned Apple Mary over to a pleasant young saleswoman. And in a few minutes, she was completely outfitted in an outfit of smart, new clothes. "Goodness, I wouldn't know myself," she marveled as she gazed in the long mirrors. "Wait till Dennie sees me. He'll be so thrilled."
Indeed, the thrills came almost too thick and fast for young Dennie. First, there was the sight of Apple Mary in her new finery. Then, from her stack of boxes and bundles came jackets and caps and suits for Dennie himself, and a thick, warm blanket to wrap around his crippled legs. Best of all, there was a trip to the new apartment.
"Bill, doesn't Grandma look nice in her new clothes?" Dennie demanded as Bill carried him down the hall to his new home. "But wait till you see our lovely apartment, Dennie," Apple Mary urged happily. Dennie gasped with delight as she pushed open the door leading into the cheery living room. "Grandma, are we going to live here? Honest?" he asked. "Sure, it's all ours," smiled Apple Mary. "Didn't I always say that someday I'd have a real home for you?" Bill Biff looked around in silent admiration until he spied Apple Mary's old pushcart standing in the corner of the living room. "Hey, Mary," he protested. "You're not going to keep that battered old apple cart in here." "But I hate to part with it, Bill," Mary explained. "It means more to me than anyone will ever know. I can't throw it away. Why, it'd be like casting off an old friend." Bill rubbed his chin thoughtfully. Sentiment's okay, he decided, but that cart ain't no ornament to any room.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We'll be reading Chapter 2.
Good news.
I wonder what the good news is going to be. See you next time.
It's Radio Tipperary, and I think you'll all agree that I am great on the radio, but now it's time and I've got to go.
Bye.
Bye.